Welcome to our channel where we unravel the mysteries of the male body and explore the captivating world of men's health. From the remarkable intricacies of their physiology to intriguing genetic traits, we're here to shed light on some fascinating facts about men. So grab a seat and prepare to be amazed as we embark on a journey to uncover the secrets hidden within the male form. Whether you're a man seeking to understand your own biology or simply curious about the wonders of masculinity, you've come to the right place. Hair tends to be darker in men compared to women. This contrast becomes more noticeable after puberty and persists with age, primarily due to higher levels of melanin in men. Men tend to process threats more effectively, possibly owing to their larger amygdala, despite women's enhanced, detail-oriented nature due to a larger hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. The dietary habits of men significantly impact their sperm count, as evidenced by a study of 250 men from a fertility clinic. Those consuming higher quantities of fruits and vegetables, particularly green leafy vegetables and legumes, exhibited higher sperm concentrations and improved sperm motility compared to their counterparts with lower intake of these foods. While not as centrally located as in females, men possess a G-spot within the prostate gland, situated between the bladder and the penis, according to many medical professionals. Men's skin thickness surpasses that of women due to increased testosterone levels, with androgen stimulation leading to a 25% greater skin thickness in men compared to women. The power of dance is undeniable when it comes to captivating a man's attention. Long romantic strolls might not be everyone's cup of tea, but a trip to the beer fridge? Now that's a different story. Men's aversion to asking for directions often leads to aimless drives and wasted fuel. The phenomenon of men slipping into a coma-like state while waiting in retail store chairs is a well-known occurrence. Surprisingly, a significant percentage of men claim they wouldn't mind if their partners had a female lover. Toilet paper placement might seem trivial, but for many, it's a skill bordering on the miraculous, often attributed to women. The allure of golf remains a mystery to many, prompting questions about its appeal. Words like commitment can elicit eye rolls from men, alongside reminders about the toilet paper roll. The presence of stray socks and underwear near the hamper is a telltale sign of a man's proximity. Women's daily word count dwarfs that of men, highlighting differences in communication styles. Playoff season isn't the best time to vie for a man's attention. Men's behaviors can elicit a range of reactions from bewilderment to endearment. The sanctity of the front lawn is a matter not to be trifled with in many households. Men are often drawn to gadgets adorned with shiny buttons, evoking a sense of importance. Reminders about household etiquette, like putting the lid down, can sometimes fall on deaf ears. Talking with food in their mouths is a pet peeve for many, prompting clandestine eye rolls and muttered expletives. Acts like making the bed and doing laundry might prompt surprise from partners. The effectiveness of a comb-over hairstyle in concealing baldness is often met with skepticism. Men's snoring can rival the roar of a small village, leaving partners exasperated. Shopping for bathing suits is a less daunting task for men compared to women who contend with varying levels of depression-inducing options. Boobs hold a mysterious allure for men, though they're a common feature shared with maternal figures. Men's aversion to bikini waxes contrasts sharply with their bravado in other areas. The prospect of purchasing feminine hygiene products can induce anxiety in some men. Alcohol-induced affection can be a mixed bag, evoking conflicting emotions in partners. Men often embrace cooking when it involves barbecue and the thrill of fire. Men's fixation on car maintenance, like changing oil, can puzzle partners. The allure of bad boys can be short-lived, akin to the fleeting delight of a cupcake. Organizing men can be as challenging as corralling cats or persuading a rope to move uphill. Excessive praise might inflate a man's ego, akin to puffing up a peacock. Unfinished projects seem to plague households, often requiring male intervention to resolve. Men typically have larger hearts in proportion to their body size compared to women. A man's heart has a higher output per pump compared to a woman's heart. The primary cause of death for men is heart disease, followed by cancer and accidents, according to data from the Centers for Disease Control. In 2017, heart disease claimed the lives of nearly 348,000 men, accounting for 1 in every 4 male deaths, as reported by the CDC. Approximately 16 out of every 100 adult men were cigarette smokers in 2018. Men are more susceptible to hypertension before the age of 50, while postmenopausal women face increased risks. Men tend to burn calories at a faster rate than women, while women's metabolism has a tendency to convert more food into fat. Erectile dysfunction has been associated with a twofold increase in heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular death, as highlighted in a recent study featured on the American Heart Association's website. Type 2 diabetes is more prevalent in men, although women may experience more severe complications. Men diagnosed with heart disease are typically about 10 years younger than women diagnosed with the condition, and sudden cardiac death is more prevalent among men. Half of the men who die suddenly from coronary heart disease did not exhibit any previous symptoms. The average life expectancy for men was 76.1 years in 2017, a slight decrease from 2014. Testicular cancer is the most common cancer among young men aged 15 to 34, resulting in approximately 30,000 deaths annually. Men develop facial hair due to higher levels of androgens compared to women, with genetics determining the thickness and darkness of the hair. Men are more than 5 times as likely as women to experience hearing loss. Men's sense of taste and smell may be less acute compared to women's. Men typically require about 20 minutes less sleep than women, according to the Sleep Foundation. Although men are less likely to develop kidney disease, it tends to progress to kidney failure more frequently when it does occur, as noted by the National Kidney Foundation. The prominence of Adam's apples in men is attributed to the cartilage around the voice box protruding more prominently, resulting in deeper voices. Men generally excel in seeing small details and tracking moving objects, while women tend to be better at distinguishing between colors, according to the Michigan Eye Institute. Men typically possess greater muscle strength than women, with women being approximately half as strong in their upper bodies and 2/3 as strong in their lower bodies. Men are generally adept at social drinking, requiring little encouragement to partake. The curious phenomenon of open cupboards and drawers plagues many households, recurring despite efforts to contain it. Despite the common perception that male orgasms are easier to achieve, they typically last for a shorter duration, approximately 10-30 seconds on average, compared to the longer-lasting female orgasms, which average between 13-51 seconds. Erectile dysfunction, ED, can stem from various underlying health conditions, including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, and smoking. It's essential to recognize that ED often indicates broader health concerns rather than solely being a matter of sexual chemistry. Men tend to tolerate colder temperatures more easily than women due to their lower resting body temperature, which is influenced by their higher muscle mass. This physiological difference often leads to men feeling warmer and being more comfortable in cooler environments. Even male fetuses as young as 16 weeks old have been observed experiencing brief erections in the womb, a phenomenon speculated to aid in penile tissue oxygenation. Contrary to popular belief, there is no scientific correlation between a man's penis size and his shoe size, as confirmed by a study published in BJU International. The human penis may have evolved as a competitive adaptation, potentially serving to displace rival semen from other species, thus enhancing reproductive success. Men possess mammary glands capable of milk production, although lactation typically occurs due to hormonal imbalances rather than natural function. While yeast infections are more prevalent in women, men can also experience them, potentially leading to balanitis, an inflammation of the penile head. Semen comprises more than just sperm, consisting mainly of various secretions from male reproductive organs, including citric acid, amino acids, fructose, enzymes, and minerals like potassium and zinc. Tooth size differs between genders, with men generally having larger teeth, especially the canines, reflecting their larger physical stature. Facial features contribute to perceptions of masculinity or femininity. Men typically exhibit more prominent jawbones, cheeks, and eyebrows, while women often have wider faces, fuller lips, and higher eyebrows, as supported by research. Snoring is more prevalent among men, with approximately 40% being habitual snorers compared to 24% of women. This tendency is often attributed to factors such as abdominal body fat, which can contribute to airway obstruction during sleep. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more captivating insights into men's health and wellness. Stay tuned for our next video. And until then, take care and stay healthy.